Hello everyone, this is Raj. Welcome to the world of Salesforce. Today is the day 36 class where we are going to discuss how to send HTML email using a record trigger flow. Right? So in the previous class, we have discussed, see here. So we have covered how to send an email using action. Right? How to send an email using action. In this action, if you open this action, see we have created this body and we have added the recipient address list and the subject. And we are receiving a message, right? We are receiving an email message that contains a text message. See here, simply in the body, I have written a new lead has been created. If you go to my email, so let me, a new lead has been created. See, simple as a text message. So let me add a few fields and let me test if it is receiving as a HTML or a text message. Simply it is a one line message. So I cannot identify whether it is a text or whether it is a HTML message. Okay. So let me add a few data in it and let me test. See here a new lead has been created. Okay. Now let me add a few fields in it. Record dot. So triggering record dot. What is that? First name, company. So I have added some of the fields here. See, a new lead, record dot first name, record dot last name has been assigned to you. So what is the name here? Record dot first name, record dot last name. Paste it here. And what is the email? Record dot triggering record dot email. This is the one. Okay. So now copy this, paste it here. Next one is company. Let me paste the same one. Company. Okay. Next one is industry. Okay. Industry. Next one is status. Like this, you can add a number of fields. Okay. Status. Right. These are some of the fields I have added here. Okay. Now let me copy all this message and paste it in the body here. Let me remove this and paste it in the body. Okay. Now save as a new version. Okay. New version, save it and activate it. When it is going to fire, see what is the entry condition? Whenever a lead record is created. Okay, is there any conditions? No conditions are specified. Okay, let me create it. It is activated. Now go to your lead. Okay, this is the lead object. Okay, let me create a new lead here. Test email action. Okay, company as Salesforce. Okay, let me save it. Done. Okay, new lead has been created. Now go to your email and check any new message has been received on. See, a new lead has been created. This is the subject, right? Just go inside it. See, a new lead test email action has been assigned to you. What is this? It is looking some like a weird message. Okay, it is not looking good for me. Simply as a text message in the email alerts, in the admin classes, in the email alerts, I had uh, the same concept I have explained to you, right? So texting email as sending email as a text message, sending email as a HTML, okay, sending email as a letterhead. Okay, these are the templates we have created there. Now in this, See here, this is looking like a simple text message, but I want as a HTML, some coloring or font size, right? All this I need to add for this particular message. How I need to add this? Okay, how to send as HTML. So let me go into the flow again, edit this flow, save as a new version. Okay, now edit this flow, send email. Now come down. See here, we are having rich text. You are having one option, rich text formatted body. Okay, we are having this option, rich text formatted body. So make it as a true. Okay, rich text formatted body, make it as a true. And if you want to log this email, whatever the email you are sending to the particular persons, okay, I want to log that email. What is the email I have sent? So I want to view in the Salesforce detail pages, right? In the related list, in the logs. So when I go to this logs, I need to check whether what is the email which I have sent. Okay. So for this, there is one more option, log email on send. Whenever the email sent successfully, then immediately it is going to log that particular email. Okay. Let me make it as a true. True. Okay. Log email on send as true. Okay. Now come down. See here, one more option is there. Recipient ID. Recipient ID. Okay. Who ID. This is nothing but who ID. Okay. To on which record it needs to take dynamically the ID, right? So on which record I need to post that particular message. I need to take that particular details. Okay, whatever the logging email is there. So I need to log that email, right? Whatever the email which you are sending. So for that particular email where I need to post it. Okay. So which ID I need to consider. So what is the dynamical ID? That is nothing but a recipient ID. Related record ID means what ID. Okay. This is who ID. Okay. So here I have added this recipient ID. I have made it as a true. Okay, so it is going to when I updated it as a true, so then it is going to take that particular triggering record dot id. So it is going to consider triggering record dot id. Okay, so now if you want to add any CC, yeah, if you want to add any email templates, BCC, so if you want to add all these details, we can add. Okay, now simply remove this particular message. Whatever the body you have pasted simply as a text message, right? So I have removed that particular message. Now I am going to add a new resource here. So go to here, new resource. Add from here or direct, see here, new resource. Just click on this new resource. What is the resource type I need to take here? Text template. Simply on template I am going to take here. Template. So what is the name here? Let me take email body. Email body. Okay. So now in the body, what I need to paste it here in the body. So go here, copy this message, come here and paste it. A new record. So let me bold this particular name. So for bolding, see here options are there. Record dot first name, record dot last name. Okay, has been assigned to you. Here are the more details assigned to you. Here are the more details about the lead. Okay, so name. Let me bold all this and I will update this as italic. Okay, like this we can customize. So then the look and feel will be good, right? So if you want to add any colors, you can add, increase the font sizes. Okay. So let me increase the, if you want to increase the font size, see here, font size is going to increase. If you want to add complete any colors to it, see here. Let me add some blue. Okay, like this. Okay, a new lead has been created, so and so. So like this, we can customize. If you want to add any hyperlink, see here hyperlinks is just click here for the below link. If you want to add any hyperlinks, just you can add the hyperlink here. So link title, link URL. Okay, all these things we have discussed in the emails, right? In the email template, when we are discussing the email templates, so these options, all the options we have discussed, we have covered, right? So you can apply all this message, right? So in this message, I am applying all this particular font size, fonts, coloring. So bold, italic, underline. If you want to add any hyperlinks, all this. Right? Click on done. Now email body is added. So previously simply it looks like a message, text message. Now I have added a resource in it. Okay. Let me save it. Okay. If you want to debug it. So select any lead. Just click on run. See here. So it is getting success. And after success, it is get rolled back. Okay, done. Now let me activate this and check whether the email is receiving correctly or not. Let me delete this record again. Create a new lead. Test email action. Save it. Right. A new lead has been created. Now go here, go back. See, a new message. A new lead has been created. So previous message looks like this. Okay. Now go for the new message. See how it looks like. Okay, so email I have not submitted. So name I have given test first name, last name, test email action. Email I have not given, so it is blank. Company as Salesforce I have given. Industry I have not given. Status it is automatically updated, open, not contacted. Okay, a newly test email action has been bold, italic, so coloring all are there. Okay, so this is the way we can update the HTML emails. Right, we can send the HTML emails as well. If you want to use any templates, already predefined templates are there, but yes, you can use. Or else you can directly create a resource using rich text formatted body as true, and you can update in a body, right? So whatever the message, whatever the email body is there, you can update it. You can write it in a resource and add that particular resource in a body. That's it, right? So as of now, if you see here, we are sending email as a static. If you go to this particular flow, so go to edit flow, go to the send email, to come down, see here, recipient address list. In the recipient address list, it is showing as a sftrainingbatch@gmail.com. It is a static. That the email is a static email, which is hard coded. But in the real time, it will not be hard coded, right? Then how to send the particular emails dynamically? So how the system knows this particular email needs to be sent to whom? Right? So this as of now, this is a static hard coded. I need to send to it as a dynamically. So system needs to consider the owner of the lead. So let me go into this lead, go to this detail. See here, who is the owner of the lead? So Dhanaraj admin. So system needs to consider who is the owner of the lead and what is the email. So system is going to consider the email of this particular user, and automatically system is considering that email and sending the emails, sending the message to him. How? So let me go here into this flow. I'm removing this hard coded value. So now whatever the triggering record is there, this is the triggering lead. So in this triggering lead, whoever is the owner, see here, owner ID user. So owner is nothing but a lookup, right? So in this owner, I'm having email. All these objects are, so all these fields are related to user object, right? These are related to user object. So under this user object, you are having email, right? See here, email. See, click on this. So whatever the triggering record lead is there. So in this lead, whoever is the owner, and in that owner, what is that email? Let me go and check. So he is the lead. So triggering record means this is the triggering record. Right? Let me take this example. This is the triggering record. In this triggering record, who is the owner? Dhanaraj admin. So system is going inside this Dhanaraj admin. Okay. Go to the user detail. Now come down. See here email. What is the email? System is going to consider this particular email. Okay. And let me check. Activate this flow. Save as a new version. Okay. Let me activate this. If you want to debug and activate, yes, debug and activate. Now, again, I'm going to this particular lead object. Okay, lead object. Okay. Test email action. I'm going to delete this. And let me create a new lead. Let me give some email as well here. Here, one more question here. So if I want to send email to this particular value, so whatever the email address I am giving inside the lead, if I want to send to this particular email, yes, it is also possible. But instead of selecting the lead owner dot email, here you need to select triggering lead dot email. Right? Then system is going to consider whatever the triggering record is there. So triggering record means this lead record. So in this lead record, whatever the email is there. So if you want to send dynamically, so system is going to consider this value. So whatever the value you have provided in this email field section. So system is going to consider this particular email. Now I have given consider the lead owner. In this owner, whatever the email is there. So please send email to this particular owner. Okay. Now save it. See, a new lead record created. Okay. Now go to here. Go back. See, again, a new lead has been created. Open this. See, the same message. Email is abc@gmail.com. Now you got it right. So it looks like a HTML email message. Okay. So hope you are clear on this, sending an email plain text message and sending an email using HTML templates. Okay, HTML message. Okay, this is about email action, using an email action. So we are having some time. So let me cover one more topic here. So all this we are creating under the, so as of now, the examples are covered under record is created. If you go here, so there are four options are there. A record is created, record is updated, created or updated, deleted. So we have seen all these examples on record is created. Now I am having a one requirement. So I need to create a task, right? I need to create a task whenever the opportunity status is right updated. Like let me go here, go to any one of the opportunity. Or if you go to any object, if you wish, okay. I am going inside this opportunity. So as of now, it is closed, right? As of now, this opportunity is in closed one, right? That means this particular person, Burlington Textiles, is agreed, right? He is going to purchase our products and he is becoming our customer, right? He is becoming our customer. Now this particular status is closed one. Now, if any of the employee, right, in your organization, any of the employee is trying to update the status from closed one to some contract or previous payment pending something. So he is going updated from closed one to payment pending, right? So immediately you need to log that particular details, right? You need to post a charter message like all these things. Right? As of now, no poster, any charter messages are there. So I need to post a charter message that this particular closed one, the person has changed this closed status from closed one to payment pending. Okay. So I need to update whenever the record is updated, it needs to fire. Right? Whenever the opportunity status is closed one and the user tries to change that status from closed one to the previous any value, any status, then immediately post a charter message. This is my requirement. Okay. So let me go here, create a new flow. New flow, record trigger flow, create. Now come down. See here, very easy. Go inside this. What is an object here? Opportunity object. Okay. So now we are selecting a record is updated. So all the previous examples are under a record is created, right? Now I am going under record is updated. So whenever you have selected a record is updated, so whatever the set entry conditions are there, right? What is the entry condition here? Let me add this. All conditions are met. So whatever the entry condition is there. So what is the entry condition? The stage name. When it is going to when it will fire. So open this opportunity. When the record is going to fire. So when the stage name does not equals to closed one. Got it? So when the particular stage is not closed to one, then immediately the record will trigger. The whatever the flow is there, we have get created. So this flow is going to trigger. Right? Stage name does not equals to closed one. Because I need to fire when I need to post a charter message when so the person is going to update from closed one to payment pending. Then that means the previous value is closed one and the new value will be some payment pending. Okay, now what is the entry condition? So the stage name does not equals to closed one. This is the entry condition. So then only the record the flow will trigger, right? So let me go inside this stage name. Stage name does not equals to what is the some payment pending. Okay, so this is the important point here. When to run the flow for updated records. This will not come under created records. A record is created, right? When to run the flow for updated records. So here updation means see record creation means it will happen only one time, right? So record creation means happen only one time. But for record updation, whenever the record is updated means so like the existing value, right? Existing value, for example, existing value for the stage name will be existing value stage name. Let's say payment pending or some prospecting something. Payment pending is there. Okay. Now, let's say I am changing the description, not the status. I am changing the description. Changing description. Right? What will happen? That means record is updated. So immediately it is going to fire. Right? So see here, when you open this particular opportunity, so I have updated from closed one to payment pending, the first one. The first option, the record is fire and the message has been posted here. Again, I have updated not the stage. So I have updated some other value. Let's say some description or some expected revenue or some amount value. Right? Again, it is going to fire. Right? Again, it is going to fire because what is the entry condition? It should not be closed one. Yes, it is in payment pending, but the record is updated. Got it right? So, but the record is updated. It is not under the closed one. It is some other value, payment pending. Yes, record is firing. And the record, when the record should fire, then whenever the record is updated. So I am updating the other values, not this value, not the stage. So system is going to check what is the entry condition. So it should not be closed one. Yes, it should not be closed one. Here it is not the closed one. It is under payment pending. I am updating some other value. Like the second time it will fire, and third time also whenever someone has updated lead source or type, right, or order number, again it will fire, right, which will not correct, right? If we are changing the other field except stage name, every time the record is going to fire, right, except stage name, but still the record is going to fire every time. Then what we need to consider here, so this option will related to this one, right? Every time a record is updated and meets the condition requirements. That means not only the stage name, if you are updating the description, if you are updating the status, if you are updating the close date, amount, every time the record is going to fire and posting the charter message. No, I don't want like that. So what I want only when a record is updated to meet the condition requirements, only one time only. So if the record is updated from closed one to payment pending, right? On that particular time period only it is going to fire. Or else after the second time, like whenever the person is updating some amount, expected revenue, right? So every time it will not going to fire, only the one time. So that is the reason system has given two options. If you want every time, yes, you can check this option. No, I want only one time, only when a record is updated. Yes, you can select this option. Very, very important for this update. Right? So in the record trigger flow, whenever a record is updated, there will be two options. Every time a record is updated, the flow will fire, or whenever a record is updated, only one time that it is going to fire. So I'm going to select action and related records. Already we have covered, right? We have discussed these things. Now let me save this. Let me add here, create task on opportunity. Update. Let me give here update. Okay, save it. Now, let me close this. So whatever the entry conditions are there here, now come here. So I have saved this flow. So whatever the entry condition is there, so I need to check the stages, right? So the new value should not be the closed one. The new value should not be the closed one. Okay. Old value should be the closed one. Then only it will post, right? It should post a charter message. Right? So now the previous value is, let me refresh the screen. What is the previous value here? See, closed one. This is the previous value, existing value. Now I have updated from this value to payment pending. Right? I have updated from closed one to payment pending. Okay. So I need to tell to the system the previous value should be the closed one. New value should not be the closed one. That new value should not be the previous value. Let us consider. New value should not be the previous value. That means some value should be changed. And the previous value should be closed one. Right? So obviously the previous value should be the closed one. It should not be equal to the existing value. So existing value and the previous value will be vary, and the previous value should be the closed one. This is my decision. Now come here. So add one decision element. Decision element. Now in this decision, check if stage is changed. See here, check if the stage is changed. I'm updating. Okay. Now give the outcome label as changed from closed one. Okay, changes from closed one. So now what is the conditions here? So what are the conditions I have said? So the new value should not be the closed one, and the old value should be the closed one. Okay. So whatever I need to take here. So what are the triggering record is there? Okay, what are the triggering opportunity is there? So in this triggering opportunity dot stage. Okay, triggering opportunity record dot stage name does not equals to previous value. Right? Previous value here means we are having one option, right? Prior value. See, prior value. So record underscore prior. So prior dot the stage name. I hope you understand this sentence, right? So at present, what is the value? Should not be equal to the previous value. And what is the previous value? So what is the previous value here? Triggering record. Sorry, what is the previous value, right? What is the previous value? Should be stage name equals to closed one. Now you got it. So the previous value should be the closed one, and that should not be equal to the present value. Got it, right? So previous value should be the closed one, and that should not be equal to the present value. Okay. Now close it. Okay. Let me add here post to charter. Post to charter. Okay. Add the label post to charter. Okay. So what is the message? The status was changed to. Changed to what is the value I need to consider here? The record the present. What is the value? So let me remove this. Record dot whatever is the stage name. Okay. Consider this value. Cut. The status was changed to this value. Okay, record dot stage name. From which value? From closed one. This is right. So the status was changed to payment pending from closed one. This is the message I need to post. So what is the target? Where I need to post it here? That particular record dot ID. Okay, record dot ID. That's it. So where is that ID? Opportunity ID, right? Okay, triggering opportunity dot opportunity ID. Okay, see record dot ID. Okay, let me save this. Default outcome, end it. Okay, save it. Debug it. So whatever is the opportunity, select this opportunity, click on run. See, as of now, what is here? It is stating that it is not triggered. Why? Why? Tell me. See here. Whenever a record is updated, and what is the entry condition? The stage name does not equals to, right? So what here I have updated here? The stage name does not equals to closed one, right? Why I have taken payment pending? Closed one. Does not equals to closed one. Okay, save it again. Okay, let me debug again. So whenever you have selected this opportunity, all these values will come in the updation. In the update of the record, all these values will come. So what is the stage here? Closed one. Okay. So click on run. See, not triggered. Correct. Okay. So let me activate this. If you want to update, so debug again. So let me update the status from closed one to payment pending. Click on run. See, it is getting success. So the previous value is the closed one, and the new value I'm changing to payment pending. So that it is checking the decision. So decision is true. So it is posting the charter message, and the conditions are rolled back. So here the first condition is it is not the present stage should not be closed one. Yes, correct. And the record is updated. Correct. So the flow is firing. So after the flow is firing, it is going to check the decision. Yes, decision is true, and it is posting the charter message. Activate this. Go into this particular. Okay, refresh this opportunity record. So what is the previous value? Closed one. Okay. So see here. Okay. In the charter, nothing is there. So the previous value is closed one. Now I am updating to payment pending, mark as current stage. So I have updated from closed to payment pending. So now come here. The status was changed to, okay, payment pending from closed one. Now you got it right. So this is the way we need to use a record trigger flow in updation of a record. So creation we have seen, updation we have covered. Okay. So this is for today. So keep following this channel for the latest updates. If you are having any doubts at any point of time, please mention in the comments. I'm going to respond to those comments. Okay. Thank you guys.